Hey guys, how are you? So I have a new project essentially that I'm starting. This beautiful PCB is a Crazy Kong board. It's a Donkey Kong clone done by Falcon, and so essentially it's an official bootleg. It was actually licensed by Nintendo to Falcon. It's the logo here, the Falcon logo, and well, let me show you. I got here an adapter from Mike's Arcade because I just couldn't be bothered making a new one. It's tedious to make. It's not that hard, but I mean, this looks super clean if you compare that to my hack job on the Arkanoid. And they're all different, so this way I knew it was correct. Let me start. So this is a horizontal game. How do I get rid of this guy? There you go. And it says Crazy Kong Part 2. I never figured out why the Part 2 is there. Let me see. There you go. So you got the Falcon logo, and move this. I'm actually propping my phone on this chair. And I mean, if you're familiar with Donkey Kong, this is a very similar game with just different sound schemes, really. And I'm told there's a few differences in behavior, but it's essentially Donkey Kong. But the reason I oh wow, so you have to put a few coins to get a credit up. So obviously there's oh yeah, all the jumper settings are high. Let me reset that and see. Bring all the jumpers low. That should at least show me. There should be a test mode here somewhere. I have no schematics for it yet or nothing. This is actually just fresh off the from the postman. So let's see if you can coin it to just one. There you go, yeah. So, forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so I prefer this game to Donkey Kong for the simple reason that it's pure nostalgia for me, and there you go. Cool. So it's pure nostalgia for me. I had two arcades growing up, and both of them, sorry, had a Crazy Kong. They didn't have Donkey Kong, so I grew up with Crazy Kong. Some years after I saw Donkey Kong, and I was like, man, is this a ripoff of Crazy Kong by Nintendo? And I was shocked because Nintendo, I had the Game & Watch games and all these stuff from Nintendo, but I didn't realize that Donkey Kong was there or licensed. So never mind. But so for me, it's really about having the original from my childhood, not necessarily the original game. So, and this is the case. So you can hear the sounds are slightly different, especially when he moves, and the jumping, which sounds like it's taken from International Karate. But otherwise, it controls very much the same. Like, it's very similar to Donkey Kong. I love that jumping sound. And there you go. I'm gonna see if I can show you all the levels. They're very much the same, very similar. Sort of kills me to play on this LCD monitor, but that's all I have. Yeah, it pains me to have to play on this LCD monitor, but the one below, I cannot really put vertical because it's got plastic shell and it's just not strong enough to support it. So we're playing with this one. So this is the level I hate. There you go. Some of the sounds are quite strong, but I'm used to it. I actually expect all these sounds, so it's never been a problem for me. So my plan, in case you're wondering, is actually to make a cabinet for this. Ultimately, I'd like to have a cabinet. Now I haven't decided what type of cabinet I want. The original Falcon cabs weren't at all like Nintendo cabs, so come on. So I haven't decided, and all I know is I'd love to have, oh god, I'd love to have a Miss Pac-Man cab as well. And I have the Galaga downstairs in my whoa! I have the Galaga already, so I'm wondering, will I just use the Galaga cab and make two cabs from that, and use that as a template, and make two cabs and use one of them for Miss Pac-Man at some point, and the other one for Donkey Kong, because the original Falcon cabs weren't very nice at all. Or the other option is to make a Donkey Kong cab, to make a replica of an actual Donkey Kong cab, and then just have Crazy Kong running in there, which that there's some value to that. So I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. My main problem is I don't have a template to start from, but I can always make one. I mean, the plans are readily available online. I'm gonna stop here because the goal is actually just to show you the beginning of this project and share it with you. So it's very clean. I mean, it worked right off the right off the box, or the bubble wrap in this case. So hopefully it'll keep running for a while. I'm just gonna do the clean or an inspection or stuff like that. I'm not sure what that is, this trace here. It looks like solder was spilled. But if the game works, I have no problem with that. So I'm gonna pull out all I can on this board, all the schematics and all the chip lists and what the EEPROMs contain, anything I can get on the internet, and then we'll start on the cab. I don't know exactly when. It'll probably be this summer, because I have my room to finish first. I have my my monitors chassis to make. Although you probably haven't seen that because I'm working on it. That's coming. So yeah, and then I'm gonna try source original parts if I can, or repro parts. We'll see for the cabinet. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time.